Hey y'all, it's Marcia from Pretty Girls with Curls. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show y'all how I achieved this roller set on my new haircut. Starting on freshly washed hair, I'm going to jump right into the mousse that I'm going to use. I'm using As I Am Rosemary Styling Mousse. And I'm just going to part my hair to make that middle row of rollers. It doesn't have to be, like, your part doesn't have to be perfect if you're new to this. I mean, just continue to practice until you get it right. But it doesn't have to be perfect. But if you can get it close as perfect as possible, that would be good too. But just don't worry or stress about it if you do not, okay? The goal here is to try to get that smooth finish, to put the roller as close to your scalp as possible. And that way your curls will come out not like too fluffy at the root. Just don't get discouraged if you don't get the parting right away. Just keep on practicing and until you get that parting right. What helps me is using a handheld mirror to see the back of my parting, or you can get someone to help you do it as well. I have been doing roller sets since I was like in high school. I'm now 37. So, and I really stopped. I put them on pause for a while and I'm just starting to do them again. But it's something that you just like never forget, right? But I did have that practice. And although I had all this practice, this middle parting is always the hardest for me to do. So I used a rat tail comb and I used a detangling brush. I will have all of the products, all of the hair tools, the rollers that I use in the link in my description box, okay? So just click that link in my description box to see everything that I used. Let me try to explain this as good as possible, okay? So what you're gonna do, you put your hair around that roller and then you're like rolling up as you're rolling down. So like you're pulling and rolling. You're pulling and rolling. And this will help you get that roller right to your scalp. So you don't wanna have like bulky rollers just falling off the scalp. You want to put that roller at the end, roll that ends around the roller, and then as you're rolling down, you're pulling up, rolling down and pulling up until you get that roller to the base. Also, please detangle before you do this, and it just makes it easier so that you're not fighting with your hair, and then you detangle again per each section. I use the detangling brush and then a rat tail comb. Some of the areas I didn't need the detangling brush. I just need the rat tail comb. And that's just thanks to my haircut. If I had my longer hair from a couple weeks ago, I would be fighting for my life with this roller set right now, like the detangling process. So like if you're finding your hair very hard to manage during wash day, like it gets very tangled, it's probably a sign that you need a cut, by the way, but that's a story for another day. But that is a sign, like if your hair gets very, very tangled and matted up, that's a sign that you need a haircut. And that's what happened to me. And like I said, if I wouldn't have cut my hair, I would be fighting for my life with this roller set. But this was so easy breezy for me to do. And I like roller sets because it is less heat on your hair. So I'm really trying to not flat iron my hair often. I flat iron my hair a lot over the past year. And that's probably one of the reasons I have damage between that and putting my hair in buns and just let my hair get dry. I just had so much damage. But doing a roller set, you're just sitting on the hair dryer and it is very healthy for your hair. You can apply flat iron to the roots after if you do have puffy roots. But again, if you get that roller as close to the scalp as possible, you won't have to use that flat iron. So for those that are like transitioning or you do have heat damage but you like your hair to be straight, you can do this. If you don't want to have like the curly, the little old school curls like I do it in this video, you can go back in, brush all of the curls out, and then wrap it. That's another alternative to do. Wrap it, put saran wrap over your hair, and then sit under a hood dryer again for a few minutes, and then you'll have a really nice finish that way. Again, less heat, and that is also a healthy alternative for your hair as well. I didn't do that in this video, but I might do that in another. So make sure y'all subscribe to my channel because I will be giving y'all all the tea I don't know what happened to my footage of completing the other side, but yeah, I finished it. I set under the hooded dryer and I'm just taking out the rollers. Make sure your hair is 100% dry. If it is not going to come out right. So make sure you can kind of like test it out by like kind of unrolling one roller just a little bit. Don't unroll the whole thing. Just kind of like lift it up. And then if it's not, just roll it back down and sit back under the hooded dryer. But these curls are crisp. Like, look at this. This is probably one of the best roller sets I've done in a very long time. Tell me below in the comments, like, have you tried a roller set before, or would you want to try one? What is your go-to alternative for heat? And I'm just going to go ahead and comb these curls out. This is the part where you would wrap it if you want to. If not, you can just rock it like I am. Thank y'all for watching my video. I'll see y'all in the next one.